Hello, welcome. I am your guide for this session, and I am glad you are here to awaken the infinite you and attract everything you desire. Find a comfortable seat where your spine can be held with ease. Place your feet or the base of your body in contact with support. Soften your jaw and allow your eyelids to close when you are ready. We begin by synchronizing the breath. Inhale slowly through the nose. Hold for a gentle count at the top if that feels safe, and exhale with a long, releasing sigh, letting shoulders soften. Repeat this sequence 2 more times. Inhale full and warm, hold for a heartbeat, exhale long and empty. Notice the sound of your breath, the cool of the air at the tip of the nose, the warmth as it moves through the chest. It is safe to relax here. Allow your body to respond to each exhale as an invitation to sink into a subtler awareness. Imagine a simple image to carry through this practice: a clear mirror, a luminous codex, and a soft portal of light. These 3 metaphors will guide you as you meet your higher self and choose the timeline that aligns with your deepest intention. Gently bring your hands in front of your heart, palms facing one another, and feel the slight space between them. There may be a delicate pressure, a tiny warmth, a whisper of tingling. Keep breathing, slow and rhythmic, as the promise of transformation settles like a seed in the chest. We will move slowly together. Now invite the presence of your higher self to come forward. Lift your hands a little higher if you like, as if cupping that inner presence between both palms. Sense an energetic field forming, a subtle vibration that could sound like a low bell or a distant wind. Feel a texture like silk across your skin. Notice a faint scent of rain on warm earth or cedar. Taste the idea of possibility as something almost sweet and immediate. You may notice a soft pressure between the palms, a tingling up the arms, a lightness behind the eyes. This is not outside you. It is your own deeper knowing stepping into reach. Speak silently or aloud a welcome. Hello, I am ready. If you wish, imagine 5 gentle witnesses drawing near now: Maya, Elias, Noor, Rowan, and Amara, each bringing a different tone of knowing. Maya offers steady patience like the scent of sage. Elias brings clarity like cold mountain air. Noor brings a warm amber glow. Rowan brings the sound of a distant drum, and Amara carries the soft touch of a hand on the shoulder. Feel their supportive presence as a collective field that amplifies your intention. Breathe and let the energy be acknowledged in your body. Now look into the mirror of your inner sight. See a reflection that is not merely a face, but a version of you who has already awakened the infinite self and is living with ease. Describe this version with your senses. Notice the color of their skin under a golden light. Hear the calm cadence of their voice. Feel their posture open and grounded. Smell the faint perfume of green leaves. Taste the clean air of morning. Say to that reflection in a micro-conversation: Guide, who are you for me now? Higher self, I am the thread that remembers. Guide, what do you ask me to choose? Higher self, choose what feels like home. Guide, how will I know this is the right path? Higher self, you will feel resonance, a soft yes in the chest. Guide, I accept. Then we step forward together. Allow each answer to resonate physically, like a small bell in the sternum, like a warm current through the palms. This exchange anchors the identity of the one you are becoming. As you continue, a brief backstory surfaces like a soft film of memory. You have carried dreams and small defeats and moments of courage. Perhaps there were nights when you whispered intention into a dark room, and mornings you doubted the shape of possibility. Yet through these small acts, you built a quiet resilience, a knowing that some part of you is waiting patiently. That part learned to recognize signs: a feather on a windowsill, a phrase said twice, a door that opens with an unexpected laugh, and it kept a ledger of all small yeses. This history is not a burden, it is a foundation made of quiet practices that brought you here, tactile and real as the callus on your palm, and sweet as the memory of a first sunrise that changed your life. Now invite the mirror to become a door. Feel the cool edge of the threshold, the slight change in air, as if stepping from a garden into a temple. There may be a moment of tension as the familiar story resists reprioritizing old habits. Notice any tightness at the throat, any flutter in the belly, any tug of familiar comfort that asks you to stay small. Speak kindly to this resistance. Guide, I see you. Resistance, I protect you. Guide, I hear you and I choose to move. Resistance, I will soften. Allow the body to respond to this conversation. Feel tingling melt into warmth, and warmth blossom into a steady pulsing as you cross the threshold. There is a sensory surge. The air tastes metallic and bright for a breath, then sweet like citrus. You hear an oceanic hum. See ribbons of light folding. Feel a gentle pressure, like initials being pressed into wet clay. You are integrating. Your palms remember the cadence of power and tenderness at once. Now expand outward into the quantum field, a wide open ocean of possibility where multiple timelines shimmer like ripples. Visualize them as threads of light stretching across a horizon, some near, some far, each with a texture and tone. Use your inner eyes to zoom out and then zoom in. First, see the whole tapestry from a mountaintop. Then allow your sight to telescope closer to a single luminous thread that carries the reality you wish to inhabit. What does this chosen thread feel like? Is it smooth like glass, warm like sunlight, heavy with fruit, or light like feathered silk? Name it now in a single word. Sense the sound it makes, the speed of its motion, and how your body responds when you imagine stepping onto it. As you consider the choices, a new set of guides step forward, Kaito and Liora arriving with quiet authority and a playful smile. Kaito offers practical maps, Liora brings songs that unlock memory. Together, they nod at your chosen thread and create space for the next stage. If you are feeling moved by this point and a phrase or intention rose inside you, pause here a moment. Know that strong feelings are a sign of real work. If you would like to share, write one word in the comments that captures your intention now. For example, write the single word healing, or abundance, or courage. Your one word becomes part of a collective field that supports others and gives me insight into what to offer next. When you post your word, begin with just that single term so it is clear and strong. Your sharing matters because it shows other listeners they are not alone, and it helps shape future sessions that respond to real needs. If you are not ready to share aloud, hold your word softly and breathe it into your chest. Either way, take one more steady inhale and exhale as you prepare to continue. This small act anchors you into community and helps transform solitary longing into shared momentum. Bring your attention now to the small field between your hands, where a codex of light begins to form. Feel the texture of pages that are not paper, but living light, warm and slightly humming under your fingertips. Visualize geometry appearing within the pages like interlocking circles and golden ratio spirals. Taste a metallic sweetness like a coin warmed in the sun, and hear the soft turning of luminous leaves. Here you will write your intention. A spiritual guide enters to assist, a form you may perceive as voice or presence. You might hear an exchange. Guide, what will you inscribe? You, I will claim what I am ready to receive. Guide, what words will hold this fully? You, I choose to manifest with clarity, compassion, and ease. Guide, seal it with a symbol. There is a small instrument offered, a pen of etheric light. Feel the cool metal against your fingertips, though it is only subtle vibration. Smell the faint ozone like after a storm, a sign that fresh pathways open. Maya gently leans in, Elias nods, Noor touches the margin, Rowan hums, Amara smiles. Each named presence witnesses and blesses the inscription. Now write with intention, either in your mind or using your fingers to trace in the air. Use a brief phrase that carries weight and simplicity, such as, "I am open to receive abundance that serves my highest good," or "I choose the timeline in which I wake to purpose each morning." As you form the words, feel the breath coordinate with the motion. Inhale as you gather the sentence, exhale as you commit it to the codex. Repeat the phrase 3 times, each repetition firmer, each time placing a tiny physical seal by pressing your palms closer together, then releasing. With the third exhale, imagine a wave of light expanding outward from your heart, moving through your hands and into the codex, and from there into the quantum field. A moment of tension may arise here, a small disbelief saying, "This cannot be so." Name it and let it pass like a cloud. Notice how the body relaxes when belief is met with practice and repetition. Your writing is a ritual that bridges thought and reality. Feel the activation settle as a slow pulse through the sternum. Imagine the codex snapping closed with a sound like a shell finding its mate, or a soft click that confirms the signature. The guide nods and offers a gentle instruction to anchor this in the body. Bring your hands to your heart now, press palms together, and feel the thrum beneath your fingers, the slight warmth, the rhythm of your pulse. We will seal this with movement. Rock gently from side to side, allowing the hips and breath to harmonize. Let your shoulders swing like long branches in a calm wind. This physical motion helps stitch the new timeline into muscle memory. As you rock, intone quietly a brief affirmation of power. "I accept this reality now." Repeat 3 times with the breath. The wave of integration is tangible, like honey warming in the mouth, like a soft pressure, like footsteps on wet sand. Now begin the return. Feel the portal behind the mirror gently closing as all elements fold back into your waking frame. Take a deep inhale, feel the floor beneath you, the fabric against your skin, the contact of feet or seat, hear the ambient sounds where you sit. Wiggle your fingers and toes, roll the shoulders if that feels nourishing. Before opening your eyes, place your hands to the center of your chest, press the palms together, and feel the seal. When you are ready, open the eyes slowly and spend a moment writing in your journal a line that announces the reality you chose today. This simple follow-through anchors the field into the physical world and supports daily alignment. Remember to return to the codex in moments of doubt or to repeat the sealing gesture before sleep. As we close, feel again the warmth in the heart and the soft hum that extends from it. Know that the quantum field is sensitive to consistent attention, and that small daily acts compound. You have met guides Maya, Elias, Noor, Rowan, Amara, Kaito, and Liora, who will continue to accompany you in subtle ways. Keep the mirror, the codex, and the portal as metaphors you can use whenever you need to choose a timeline. Press palms once more to the chest, feel a single definitive seal, and store this sensation as proof that your intention has been acknowledged. Take one last long breath, and when you are ready, carry your pen and paper with curiosity into the rest of your day. It is useful to repeat your phrase each morning for a week and note any small changes. Thank yourself for showing up. It is done. I am here now.